Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt like everyone else seemed to be tuned into one signal and you were tuned into another? Well, that's what the phrase "on a different wavelength" makes me think about. In this video, it is my wish to explore this expression and the image I have whenever I may hear it. When thinking about wavelengths, what I imagine is signals and people not always receiving the same one. Hi, I'm Stephen McHugh, and in this channel, I explore figurative language from a personal perspective and talk about how it can feel in everyday conversation. Going back to the phrase "on a different wavelength," how I think about it, the way I think about it is I imagine two radios where one is tuned one way and another is tuned in somewhere else. Neither is broken. They're both just receiving different things, different wavelengths. In terms of socially, the phrase can often be used when communication can feel more difficult. It may not necessarily be because someone is wrong. It can be people may process and focus on or understand things differently. This all makes me think back about personal experience many years ago. Looking back to it, I was in some conversation with friends and listening to what was going on. At some point during it, I said something that I thought might be relevant to it, but one of them said, "I think you're on a different wavelength here." At the time, part of my difficulty would be understanding whether or not something may be relevant in a particular conversation going on. When I think about it, it was the connection to my communication and language differences and the way I would interpret things, language especially, growing up. It all made me think about how people can sometimes be interpreting the same moment in different ways. This phrase, the way I look at it, can make me think that understanding is not always about agreeing. Sometimes it can be about recognizing that people may experience the same situation differently. Question for you. Have you ever been told or felt like you were on a different wavelength from someone or a certain situation? Some expressions can stay memorable because they can describe experiences that may be otherwise difficult to explain directly, and the phrase "on a different wavelength" may be one of those for me. Thank you for watching.